How's it going, everybody? And welcome to another episode of Finding the Middle. I am your host, Kevin Cancela, and it has been a very long week. A very long week, but what I mean by that is that there's been so many different news out there this week. We had the trailer of Toy Story 5, which we're gonna go right into that in just a second. We also had the Tubi announcement. I don't know if you guys seen, but we're also going to talk about that. And then there's been some comic book news. And the other day on Friday was the Pokemon release, and we're also going to talk about that. So it's going to be a really good episode. I really hope that you guys enjoy it. And if you haven't done so, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to get all the announcement on YouTube. And obviously, subscribe for Spotify, okay? So without further ado, let's get right into this little thing. So I believe this was like about 3 days ago. There was the internet broke basically because Toy Story 5 trailer and apparently Woody's bald spot, which I find hilarious. I decided not to watch the trailer to save it for today, which is Sunday. So it's been 3 days that I haven't seen it. The only thing that I've seen is Woody, whatever he had on his body, and then when he takes off the hat with the bald spot, because that's the part that everybody was like talking about. Let's get right into that. Let's watch the trailer together and let's talk about it. Share the screen real quick. Here it is. So let's see how this goes. Okay. Let's start this and see how this goes.
Do you forget to Karen Beverly to be your beloved bride?
Yeehaw! I now pronounce you husband and knife. Who poisoned the maid of honor?
Bonnie, there's a package for you.
Oh, thank you.
Hi there, I'm Lily Pad. Let's play.
Extinction, not again.
Bonnie, screen time's over now.
Okay.
I want to talk to you, device.
Please, call me Lily.
Me and the toys have been working all summer to try and get Bonnie to make friends.
Yeah.
But then you had to ruin
Got it.
You're not even listening to me.
I'm always listening. See?
Now look here, me and the toys have been working all summer
Now in Spanish.
con los gemelos Jordan, al otro lado del
What?
Yeah, I got dibs on behind the dresser.
Woody,
Jesse, hello?
is it as bad out there for toys as they say it is?
We're finding more abandoned toys each day.
We're down! Tex invaded our house, too.
I don't know, Jesse. Toys are for play, but tech is for everything.
I'm losing Bonnie to this device.
You got a friend in me.
Woody!
Came here as fast as I could.
Why are you wearing a dress, Woody?
It's called a poncho, Forky.
Someone needs a brown marker.
Halt! Who goes there? Whoa. I come in peace.
It's been too long, cowboy.
What are you, some sort of old man toy?
What?
She thinks you're old because you're bald, Woody.
Bonnie needs help from someone at least from the same century. So long, toys.
We're gonna need backup.
There we go.
She's getting away, boss! Our mission on this planet is to make a child happy.
Bonnie still needs us. Come on, Bullseye!
But you stay here. I'm going with them. You don't think I can do it?
No!
Nice poncho.
It's good to see them fighting again.
It sure is.
So, guys, that was the trailer for Toy Story 5, and I have a few things that I want to talk about. So, first of all, what it's going to be about, obviously, technology being involved. And it's funny because I think you would think by now that what happened with Andy and now Bonnie, the toys would be more used to hey, kids grow up and they stop playing with us. But the issue is not that she's growing up, it's that like the technology and iPads being around kids so much has kind of given them a different childhood than what we had as we were growing up, because when I was growing up there wasn't any tablets or iPads. And even if there were, I don't think we were able to really afford that stuff at home. But like because I was 98, yeah, like there's definitely no such thing as an iPad. Like they barely had the iPod when I was like entering middle school and stuff like that. So that actually kind of brings me to the realization that we're probably part of this older generation that used to go to the neighbor's house and play split screen with your friend, or getting, playing outside until the sun set, and then you couldn't play anymore because you couldn't see the basket, like for playing basketball, you couldn't see the hoop or anything because it was too dark. Riding bicycles, having cable, because that was the technology for me, was cable. That was technology, and my parents were like, yeah, you're not watching any more TV, you got to go outside and play with your friends, find something to do. So it's weird because you don't really see that. And what you do see, it's 5-year-olds with phones in their hands or iPads and stuff like that because it suits them. And parenting today is just like whatever keeps the kid quiet, I'm just going to give it to them. And I think in many aspects of it, it hurts. It hurts just the exploration part of childhood. Having a screen so much in your face is something that just hurts your child as he explores. And I know it's crazy out there. Like, I don't even blame people for saying, hey, I'm going to keep my kids in the house doing whatever they want to do. They can draw, they can paint, they can do so many things. And I don't want to have them outside all the time because there's so many bad things that could happen. And I can understand that, especially in today's society where there's so many things going on, and the fear of, hey, just getting, something bad happening to your kids. So I can see that part too. So I'm kind of excited to see how they're gonna fight, not necessarily fight, but how they're gonna adapt into technology and all this stuff. Because at the end of the day, it's like Woody says on the trailer, it's like toys were made to play, but technology is made for everything. So how can you be more relevant to a kid than something that is meant to be with them throughout their whole life? Because the iPad has games for kids that are 3 years old, 4 years old, simple games, puzzle games, and stuff like that. So you have a kid that is being exposed to an item that is going to be forever with them, like up until they're going to go to high school, college, even past that. Like where I work at, we have an iPad to do our work in it. Sometimes if the registers are full, we have to use the iPad and do all that stuff in the iPad. So it's something that it's constantly a part of our society at this point. And we're so advanced in technology that it's really interesting. I want to see how they tackle the situation, honestly, because I feel that Toy Story it's one of those IPs that I take very close to my heart because it represents me growing up, me having to give my toys away to another kid that he's younger than me and he will need it because I'm already past that age. I had to do that with my toys twice. I remember I gave all my toys to one of my younger cousins, and then I gave the rest of my toys to my neighbor. So I remember being in that situation of, hey, I'm growing up. I don't need these toys anymore. I barely use them. I'm getting past this stage of my life. And the crazy part about it is the hardest thing was letting go. And I feel like they perfectly tackled that in Toy Story 3. And I honestly feel like Toy Story 3 should have been the last Toy Story movie. But now that they're bringing in something that is currently in our society, it's kind of interesting to see how they're going to do it. But again, I think that Toy Story 3 already nailed that, growing up and seeing how things go. So yeah, I'm excited still. I still love Toy Story. Again, it's part of my childhood. It's one of my favorite IPs from Pixar. So I want to see how it goes, how they end up resolving this conflict with technology. I'm really genuinely curious, you know? So maybe it has something for us to learn from the movie. I hope so. But that's basically what happened to this week with Toy Story. So with that down, let's move on to this, right? So like I mentioned before, childhood is something that we hold dear to our hearts. I continue to keep in touch with my childhood, meaning I don't play with toys or anything like that, but I still, whenever I go to GameStop or Walmart, I'll still go through the toy aisle to kind of get this feeling of nostalgia. I kind of feel this, I don't know. I feel like I am able to do all the things that maybe I didn't have time or I couldn't do when I was a kid. And sometimes I even get figures and stuff like in Walmart, or I get it in GameStop. Like, it's amazing for me to see like that I'm able to afford a lot of stuff, and maybe when I was a kid my parents couldn't afford for me, and I can still keep it as part of my identity, who I am, and the things that I like and love. So definitely collecting has been a thing for me, and that's why I have a lot of statues related to superheroes. I recently bought X-Men at GameStop, like actual toys from the Marvel Legends series. So, and let's stop calling them action figures to make ourselves feel better. They are toys. They are toys made for kids, but they hold sentimental and emotional value for us, and it helps us keep in touch with our self, with our true self. Because at the end of the day, I've said it before, we are all children. We are all people who had just like different things. And if I want to stay connected to something that helped me during my growth, as literally growth, and I'm talking about like growing from a kid to being an adult, and I can hold those memories and hold them dear to my heart, I will do it nonetheless. You know, I will do it every single time. And sometimes I will go and watch, like right now I'm watching Transformers 1984, yeah. The original Transformers in Tubi, which Tubi has a lot of stuff that I've been watching. I've been also watching Digimon on Hulu. Hulu has it. So I've been watching Digimon on Hulu, and I've been watching Transformers 80 Tubi. So this is actually awesome. The other day, I was looking at trying to get, I don't remember what it was that I was trying to see. I was trying to see I think it was, I'm pretty sure it was Teen Titans that I was trying to see, and I couldn't find where to watch it. And I know they were at some point in HBO Max, but I think they got removed or something. But the other day, I saw this big news from on my social media that Tubi has actually, starting in March 1st, they will start to bring Cartoon Network shows, and you will be able to see them for free in Tubi. For anybody who doesn't know what Tubi is, it's basically a streaming service, but it's free. And it, like I said, I've been watching their Transformers 1984. I even watched with my kid Power Rangers Dino Thunder, because I wanted to show him which were the Power Rangers that I grew up with. So this is huge. This list is ridiculous. It's like Tubi is adding 100 Cartoon Network and Warner Brothers shows to library. This is insane. And like, these are some of so this is the list. So I'm going to show you guys the list of these cartoons that are coming into Tubi. So let's go into here. Let me show you this. Let's talk about it. So Tubi, here it is. So look at this. Addams Family, 1974. Adventures of Batman, Animaniacs, Aquaman. This is actually talking about Aquaman. I'm pretty sure the one that he has the dolphins that I hated when I was a kid. Look at this. Baby Looney Tunes, Batman the Brave and the Bold, Be Cool Scooby-Doo, Beetlejuice, Ben 10 2005. This thing is awesome. If you haven't seen Ben 10 as a kid, you're not living your childhood to the fullest potential. You know, you have to watch Ben 10. Ben 10 is awesome. Like, look at this. Look at some of these titles. Courage the Cowardly Dog, Codename Kid Next Door, Captain Planet. Dude, there's so many things. Dexter Laboratory. There is Ed, Ed, and Eddie. I used to love Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Oh my God, dude. What this kid would do to get a coin just to get candy, dude. But it's Crypto the Super Dog. You guys remember that? Crypto Super Dog? Dude, Justice League. Justice League. Oh my God, the Flintstones. Flintstones kids. My God. Let's see. Legion of Superheroes. Mucha Lucha, dude. My God. Somebody showed me a blind box, and the toy in the blind box reminded me of the Mucha Lucha characters. And I was like, this looks like Mucha. And we looked at it, and I was like, yeah, dude, it actually looks like that. New Scooby-Doo Mysteries. New Looney Tunes show. Pinky and the Brain. Powerpuff Girls. Dude. Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo. Oh my God, dude. Scooby-Doo Mysteries Incorporated. There we go. That's the original one, if I'm not mistaken. Shaggy and Scooby-Doo get a clue. The Batman. Another show. I think there's Batman the Animated Series, and then there goes The Batman. Those are the best two shows that are that have done Batman. Like, for sure, the Animated Series, The Batman. Those are the best two. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. Teen Titans. Finally a place for me to watch Teen Titans. That was the best show. Like, I loved Teen Titans. I think the only thing that I didn't like was the fact that we never got to see Batman in that. It's so nice. Tom and Jerry. Look at all this Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry comedy show, Tom and Jerry kids, Tom and Jerry show, Tom and Jerry tales. Wow. A lot of Tom and Jerry. Yo Yogi. Yogi's Gang. Oh my God, dude. This is insane. This is just insane. Like, look at this. Look at this. These are the top anime. Like, this is the best description of early 2000 animations. You know, like late 90s, early 2000s. Wow. Incredible. I remember we had, and another thing, it's like and going back to the Toy Story thing, kids today do not know the struggle of having to be at home by a certain time so you could actually catch the episode that you were going to watch. Nowadays, I hate when kids, like my kid, for example, he'll come to me and be like, I'm bored. I don't know what to watch. He's like, what do you mean? You have a whole library right there. You know what I had to do? I had to wait until a certain time, hope that I was home, and then if I wasn't home, because this came out later, if I wasn't home, I had to record the show. And I can only record a certain amount of shows, and that's it. So, and that came like after. So, because before that, you couldn't record. If you missed it, you missed it. So, like, dude, like, I hate when kids are like, yeah, I don't know what to watch. They're like, what do you mean, dude? You have episodes and you can binge watch every single show in that Netflix thing, and you're telling me that you don't know what to see? That's insane. That is crazy. That is crazy. My God, that is crazy, actually. My God, man. Kids today don't know what, like, being a child was, you know, way back when, you know? It's crazy. But yeah, guys, that's actually pretty exciting. I am probably going to rewatch Kids Next Door, Codename Kids Next Door, and Teen Titans for sure. And then Courage the Cowardly Dog. Dude, there's so many shows that I would like to watch in there. And I hope that Tubi stays free. With this move, though, it kind of makes me wonder whether or not Tubi is going to become a streaming service where you have to pay. I'm assuming that maybe they will at some point. And maybe they're just testing the waters with this deal that they made with the Cartoon Network shows. So we'll see how that goes for Tubi. Hopefully still free, because I don't want to pay for another streaming service. Right now, streaming services are crazy, ridiculous expensive. And I'm not talking about one. I'm talking about if you don't want to miss anything, you have to package it in and like having all these streaming services, and it just adds up. And when you come to think about it, you're spending like over $100 a month for getting your shows, so it's insane. The next topic that I wanted to talk about is the announcement of Absolute Green Arrow. This is crazy. So for anybody who doesn't know, DC currently has the Absolute Universe going on, and it was supposed to be a limited series for each of the titles, but it blew up so much that they are continuing and adding more characters. They added Martian Manhunter, Flash, and also Green Lantern, because the original three were Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman. And now they're adding Catwoman and Absolute Green Arrow. If I'm not mistaken, the Catwoman and the Green Arrow are a miniseries, and the first issue of Absolute Green Arrow will actually come out on May 20th. That's when it's going to be. But I just wanted to show you guys this because I am super excited. I just wanted to show you guys this and see what you guys think, Let's look at this for a second. So this is the Absolute Green Arrow. It looks amazing. Look at this. And he's dead, by the way. Green Arrow in this Absolute Universe is dead. So we'll see how that goes. This is Black Canary, for anybody who doesn't know. Look at this. Look at this. He looks so badass. So badass. This is the only cover that I did not like because she looks like a man in this one. Like, look at his chin. Like, dude, you couldn't have done it like a little bit more, circular or something like that. This picture in particular, she looks like a man. But yeah, look at these covers. These are the covers that are going to be in the issue. This is the one that I showed earlier. And then this is a panel from I'm assuming the first issue. And it really looks nice. It really does look nice. Look at this, dude. Look at this. Look at the freaking, oh my God. Wow. This is going to be brutal. Yep. There we go. I feel this is going to be very brutal. So we'll see how that goes. And then this is the Absolute Catwoman had been announced before, but like, here's some of and she's been seen also in Absolute Batman. If you haven't seen that if you haven't read those issues, they're really good. You should go and check them out. But yeah, these are a few panels also, but they're black and white. They haven't even been inked yet. And then this is how she looks in the Absolute Universe. I really like the helmet and stuff. She looks really nice. Very different. Very, very different. This is a David Nakayama variant. This is super nice, actually. I really like this variant in particular. I really like David Nakayama's art in general, but this is definitely super cool. But let's check this out real quick. I want to see the synopsis. Yeah, there we go. Synopsis. So, Executive Protection Special Diana Lance, Black Canary, investigates the murder of Oliver Queen, focusing on a killer using Green Arrow. Okay, so on a killer using green arrows on victims connected to the deceased Archer. So she's basically, so I'm assuming there's somebody who's posing as Green Arrow, which would be this is the killer, and she's investigating it. So, see, it's going to be a horror mystery with Oliver Queen's already murder, leaving his legacy to be explored. I am so excited to just see this. I really want to see this so bad. Like I can't, oh, there we go. My bad, guys. But yeah, I really want to see what they're going to do with Green Arrow in this. Cause he's a super cool character. I don't know if you guys have seen Arrow also. I think Arrow has been the best portrayal of the character also, so, and the more in-depth version of him also. So I am curious to see how this one goes, because as you guys know, Absolute Universe is very distinct from the main DC continuity. So yeah, I actually posted a video the other day talking about Absolute Universe and how DC did a way better job at doing the Absolute Universe, creating this alternate universe of, heroes not getting their powers the same way as the original continuity, way better than Marvel did it in their universe. Because in Marvel, it's the maker messing up a timeline, preventing heroes from becoming heroes, while DC, the absolute universe, is actually a world that is like that. Everything is changed. Like Bruce Wayne is not a millionaire in this one. It's actually the Joker that's a millionaire. Wonder Woman is raised in hell instead of being with at Themyscira or whatever it is that she's from. Superman, it's not, he doesn't have the Kents or anything like that. It's actually the family man is Lex Luthor, So it's different stuff like that that makes it super intriguing, super cool, worth the read. And the way they pay it off is awesome. And Batman is the perfect example of that. So I am hoping that this particular series, the Green Arrow one, more than the Catwoman, delivers and succeeds. Because I feel like Catwoman, it's already established. She's been established already. So I want to see how this Green Arrow, like, how does this go in the actual continuity? So let's see how that one goes, and we'll go from there. But yeah, guys, today's episode was basically about childhood, right? And we're continuing to talk about childhood. Pretty cool, right? I haven't even opened it. So the other day, it was on Friday, basically, I went to my local comic book shop and I purchased this at MSRP. MSRP meaning that I paid about $50 for this. I didn't pay $150. I didn't pay $200. I paid an honest price from an honest building, and I am here to open some of these packs with you because I saw that there's a few cards that are worth apparently something, and I just want to see what I have. But anyways, I collect cards. For anybody who doesn't know that, I collect cards. I have Transformers cards. I have Lorcana. I started with Invincible also, which are this one's right here. The official release is next Friday. This one's I got at GameStop, but the booster box and all that stuff is on Friday. I'm gonna get that too. So this upcoming Friday too. So it's cards like this, basically the Invincible ones, where they're like hoping that. There we go. It's card like this. You see? So they're pretty nice, pretty cool cards. It's like four cards per pack, so it's a little bit expensive because there's only 4 cards. But yeah, let's see what this has. Like let's see what's the big deal about these. I can't even open this properly. There we go, guys. I opened it. So this is the Pokemon Ascended Heroes Mega Evolution Elite Training Box. Yeah, Pokemon. I'm not even a Pokemon guy. I'm actually a Digimon guy. So we'll see. Yeah, I don't even like Pokemon that much. So I just like collecting cards. So it comes with this, whatever this is. Oh, this is the list of the cards, right? Player's guide. And then it has, yeah, this is the list of the cards. So we'll see how does this cards. Whoa, these cards are cool. Are these like Japanese cards? Mega Electros X. Anyways, nice. Dragonite. Let's see if I can get a Dragonite. I kind of want to get a Dragonite. But anyways, let's see how this goes. Let's open these. And here it is, guys. Here's the pack, or the packs. So, okay, so empty box right now. So it has this little coin. That's the coin right there. There's sleeves also. These are the sleeves. I guess this is a promo card. I think this is a promo card. If I'm not mistaken. Is this a promotional pack or whatever? And then these are the energy. I think this is the energy pack, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is the energy pack. So let's open the promotional motion. Oh no, this is the promotional card, and then it has the dividers right there. That's what it is. I'm so sorry, guys. It has this, and then it has the dividers in there. So let's rip this packs. Let's see what they have. I'm actually kind of nervous, but let's see how this one goes. Anyways, so this is the first pack that I am ripping. I like how they're easier to rip than other packs. The Digimon packs are kind of hard to open. But anyways, let's see. So let's go with number 1. There it is. Okay, there we go. Let's see what this one goes. Come on. Okay, I don't know what this is. And then I got this guy. Yep, there we go. Okay. All right. If I pulled something cool from there, let me know in the comments because I don't know what the hell I just pulled. I don't even collect for value. I collect it because I like the cards. So and then the only Pokemon that I know are like the original 3. That's it. Let's go with the other one, okay? All right, guys, let's see. Look at this one now. Whatever this is. Nope, nothing cool on this one. Let's go to pack number 2. We're almost there. Maybe I don't get anything cool, man. I just want something that I know. Like, give me a Charizard or like a Dragonite or Pikachu. I don't freaking know. Just give me something that I know so I can feel good about myself and be like, oh my god, I bought a pack of Pokemon cards, but I don't know any names. Oh my god. Let's see. Let's see, guys. Let's see what's next. Oh god, come on, get out of there, bro. There we go. There we go. So let's see. There we go. Yeah. Look at Charmander right there. Look at Charmander right there. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god. There we go. There we go. That's Charmander right there. At least I know one. At least I know one. Trainer, whatever. Who the hell is this guy? I don't know. No, my cards. There we go. Yep. There we go, guys. There you go. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. We are still hoping for something cool. We still have a few more packs to go. So let's see. So I think I left something. Oh, there it is. There you go. So let's go for this one now. Let's go for this one. Come on, give me something. I wanna be the very best. All right. So there we go. We got that. Whatever this is. Whatever this is. Sure. Okay, there we go. And then the plant one. That's all. That's all. That's all. I haven't gotten anything cool yet. Or at least I don't think so. Again, if I did pull something, let me know in the comments because I do not know anything about this cards. The only thing I know is that Dragonite is the very popular one. I kind of want a Dragonite because he looks really nice. Where did I put the? Oh, here it is. Let's see, guys. There is something in this one. Come on. There you go. So, okay. There we go. That's it. Nothing great. At least I got a Charmander, you know? At least I got my Charmander. Oh my god. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Look at that. There we go. Oh my god, I haven't gotten anything. There we go. Nothing. Not a single thing. Not a single thing. So we got 3 packs to go. There's nothing crazy. No crazy pulls. So no crazy pulls. No crazy pulls. Let's open this one. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ooh, nice. What is this? That's pretty cool. It has texture. I don't know what this is, but it looks cool. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I think that's one of the coolest one I've so far. Probably. I don't even know if it's actually cool or not, but I just thought it was cool. 2 more packs. 2 more packs, guys. 2 more packs. Oh, little Pikachu. Little Pikachu. At least I know this one, you know? I felt so bad that I don't know any of these names, man. You're probably saying, like, why are you spending money on something that you don't know? It's like, I just like collecting, man. It's cool. There we go. No, what is this? I don't know what this is, but that's nice, I guess. And this is something. All right, guys. 1 more pack. Unfortunately, I haven't getting any Dragonite or anything like that. We'll see how you know, it's kind of cool. I can see why people like the gamble of it, you know? Okay. Oh, is this Raichu? Raichu! Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Raichu, dude, this is cool. There we go. And then I got this, whatever this is. Mega Electrosaur. What is this? I want to look at the book and see what this is, you know? Stage 2. Nothing crazy. Oh yeah, there we go. So apparently this is also a rare card. Just gotta see how rare it is, you know? And then what's the other one that I grabbed? I grabbed another one and I don't remember what it was. Let me see if I can identify it from here. Okay. So what is the rarity of these? Let me see what's the rarity of these. It has to be some kind of whatever the rarity is. Special illustration rare, rare, mega attack rare, and then mega hyper rare and ultra rare. Standard sets, foils, common. Okay, at least it tells you like how rare they are, you know? Which is I can definitely appreciate that, you know, the rarity of it. What's the difference between this one and this one? Let me see. Oh, this is not even the super super rare. This is like the common one. That's kind of a bummer. That's kind of a bummer. Would you look at that? Nothing crazy. But yeah, everybody, that's basically it for the pack. So I guess, you know, at least I spent $50 on it, you know? It would have been horrible to spend like $200 on this and then, you know, not get anything crazy out of it. But anyways, guys, that's basically it for the episode. But anyways, guys, thanks again for being here. Thanks for joining. I really do appreciate it, believe it or not. And I appreciate the fact that like we're getting some traction in the both in Instagram and in TikTok. So if you haven't done so yet, follow those two pages to see more content. I do post there, try to post there at least once a day with clips of the videos that I'm recording on Wednesdays and on Sundays. So if you do follow, please, you know, that would be amazing. But anyways, guys, you have a great rest of your day and we'll see you again on Wednesday. Have a good one, guys.